Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'd like to get straight into the reading for Pisces. If you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now Pisces, we're looking at your card and we can right to the bottom left, which you can see is your death card. Now the death card we started off with, so it's obviously that there's new doors opening up for you here. So we're closing things down and starting new. It's our rebirth card. So it's the end of the old and the beginning of the new. So there'll be new opportunities coming up for you very, very shortly, where you've got some decisions to make. But I can see also is you've got your heartache at the side of that. So decisions might bring you a little bit of heartache. So you'll be toing and froing with what you want to do and what you don't want to do. But you know, you've had past hurt and situations, but because this is in your past cards, I can see there. But what I really want to say to you is, you know, you've got to follow this heart sometimes. And you know, sometimes as much as it hurts, you're making the right decisions, but the decisions that you want to make. And so try to reflect on them yourself if you've got any decisions or choices coming up around you about work or work movements, because I can see the Knight of Wands and it relates to movement. Now, although it's rising up there, it's giving you an opportunity for something to take you up this ladder. And this is where I feel like you're wanting to charge a little bit, but you know your Knights won't charge the two Knights hold back, they don't charge you in, they hold back a little bit. So although you're making decisions, you won't charge away easily, you'll make them, but I do feel a move upon your cards. I'm saying that you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now the Queen of Pentacles means very generous, and I can see that you're very loving, generous Queen there, and you'll share any opportunity with who we want to share with. And you know, you've got the pentacle in your lap there, it relates to generosity, but finances being in there and holding on to some finances that you need to do there, because you're young Queen, you're very mature, you're very loving and you're very giving, and you'll nurture all the things that is around you, and you'll look at how far you've grown, even when in a work sense and also home sense, because the juggler's at the side of you, and it's about you sometimes in two minds and you're weighing things up all the times, but you're also taking, you don't take your eye off the ball. That's what I feel like I want to say to you. Is because although things have not always been smooth with you and not smooth and plain sailing, and even in relationship wise, things have gone up and down. But I can see there you balance things up lovely now. And I feel like even though you're keeping your eye on things, it's about keeping everything going and flowing. And this is what you're good at. You do flow with things. The Will card's there for you now. And I see as the Will comes in for you, you're going to have choices to make there, but it's a completion of something. Because I said if you've started with your Death card and now you've got the Will card, so it's that's the ending, and that's kind of the Will card is a completing things and situations. So I think it's ending things and new things again. But you might find that you've got your heartstrings tugged a little bit there. I see that the card is at the back. I want you to take note of. It's the Wheel of Fortune card. And that sometimes, again, like I say, it's karma card working things off, but it's about flowing as well. It's about going round in circles, but your head will go round and round, and you know, you're at the top one minute and you're at the bottom the next. But it's about moving things around, changing things. So watch where things start to move for you now, Pisces, because I think the direction is the wheels there and the will's there with that. It's showing me that you're taking your time to not make sure you don't tipple upside down, but keep flowing the right way up. I feel very loyal and very loving with you, because I see the two dogs that's coming there. That means loyalty and rewards, but there's loyalty and there's rewards for you. But again, through the generous hard work you've placed in there, because it's paying off now, because that card is a wealth card. It's a Tower of Strength. And it's two people that's really working together here and building their wealth up. But through that, you're going to have money to be able to spend around and buy the things and the luxury things that you want. You are very, 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 what I would say is, you won't walk away from a battle or situation. You won't be defeated on anything. If you stick your heels in, you know, eventually you will calm down a little bit, but you'll look back and think, well, I had that battle to fight and I did that battle well and I've walked away. But I haven't been defeated by any of these that's tried to pull up against me. So it's about being strong and standing your ground here, but not being defeated on situations that you know you feel that you've got a right, that it's like, to me, a blessing in a way that you'll stick up for your beliefs and you'll stand in there and truly for what you believe in. But I've also got the Page of Wands, which means the direction where work is. So there's going to be an ending of something to do with work, a change and something looking up for you, because the Page of Wands comes in, it's taking you in another direction. So I like to feel that everything, you're not defeated in any way, you'll challenge anything, but you'll rise up to that challenge also. I see that you've got a very protective towards your family, but you've got a journey to be made. You've not completed this journey yet. You're very protective about the little ones that are around you. But again, it's about seeing the safe passage of your family. So you'll always keep your family safe, and this is what's the most important thing to you. You do have a clear out and a sort out in this tower now, brings you the clearing out and the sorting out, but you need to build things on solid foundations, because if you don't, they'll collapse. But also it means, to me, I feel like it's about just letting your views be heard from time to time, because you're letting things out there now, and the tower's coming to blow your top. I see the moon's coming in for you, which means unpredictability can be crabby from time to time. So you're going to feel a little bit up and a little bit down. So emotions are going to be all over the place with you, but don't be too crabby, because I can see that in the air, and now it's an unpredictable time. But remember that the moon comes into short to lighten the path at night. I see also that we've got the opportunity where work's concerned to journey out there, but you're holding yourself back a little bit here, whether you should go or not, because the opportunity's on your cards, but is the journey worth it? So you might be holding on a little bit and thinking, is it time? Do I do this, or shall I turn in another direction? Shall I come back? But that is a gold card and an opportunity, but it's one you'll have to decide whether it's worth it. I see that the travel overseas will come again, and they're feeling that as we're travelling over the waters, there's news, and there's a quick and swift travel there. You like to be in control, and you like to feel that you lead your party here, because the Queen of Swords, she's always in control of her throne. She also dictates things as well, so watch where you're in charge of situations that you need to really get a grip to here, and hold on to your seat, because, as you like to lecture and you like to tell others what to do, so, and sometimes you won't be told what you want, sometimes you won't take the advice back. So it's holding your sword up and firmly to what you believe in there, and fighting for what you feel is justly right for you. There will be more education for you to take on, and courses and learning to do it. So there's something new that you're going to be coming into as well. And though I like this card because it also gives you a lot of charisma, and it's also saying it is a very powerful card, is the Page of Cups. Again, it's emotions. You like to join in things, you like to share things. You've got a King of Pentacles outside you there, so finances are going to vastly increase there, because it's about all your riches that surround you as the Pentacles, what you've worked for, your materialistic side of you, but it's about looking around and what you've achieved. But you can hold your head up very proudly there, because the Knight of Cups has come for you, which means you'll be trotting off, but very proudly, with all your goods and your worth around you there. You're not sleeping very good. You're going to be up and down, and you're going to have a decision that's going to make you sad, because you see the Wheel of Fortune's taking you in a circle. Now, as you can see, the 9 there of Swords, which is showing you very much that you've got a bit of a nightmare coming up. But also, when I call it a nightmare, I feel like it's sleepless nights, but I feel like it's also haunting yourself over something that you've got to get your rest over, because it's not worth worrying about. So it might be you that's over worrying and blowing things up and making mountains out of molehills. I feel that you're going to be invitations for gatherings also coming upon your cards there, so you're going to be socialising and getting together, and feels very nice with this, and it's like what you've earned because of all the hard work you place into there. You deserve some quality time to celebrate and have people around you. You do have to stand your ground though, because I can see the last card you've pulled out there. It's standing your ground there, and knowing that you've got your 7s, it is a between card, but it's also knows that all them props are being placed up. But because you're higher than them, it means that you're going to say, well, this is how it is, and this is what has to be done. So you're not frightened of standing that ground and telling other people what they need to do. So I hope you've enjoyed that reading, Pisces. What I want you to take from it is that, you've got a battle, sleepless night, but everything upon your cards regarding money and wealth and directions are very, very good. But just stay in control. Don't lose your head on anything. Sort things out. Get your unpredictable moon. That's the 2 cards there. Your loving family is there. And there's a lot for you to go forward with. And I feel like if you take that on board, you stay in control, trot on nicely and proudly, you'll not go wrong. So I'll leave that with you, Pisces. Hope you've enjoyed your read. If you have, please will you like and subscribe for me so I can put more videos out there, and I'll post you another one in the coming week. Until then, thank you for listening.